Hi there, I'm Brian Wilson. Welcome to another 5 Minute Friday with Brian. I'm a local real estate agent in Orange County, California, and today is July 2nd, 2021. So I hope everybody has a great 4th of July weekend. Today I'd like to discuss part of making the offer. So this is actually page one of the offer in the residential purchase agreement in California. So let me share my screen here. All right, so this is the residential purchase agreement, as you can see, and I'm making a fictitious offer for a lucky buyer of a home, asking 800 or offering 800,000. There we go. So the first part, number one, the offer is all about the offer itself. Who's it from? What property is it? The address, obviously. What price are you offering? 800,000 here. And when would escrow close? 30 days in this case. You could also give it a specific date. Now we're assuming that before you went out and made this offer, your agent, being a good agent and realtor, has made sure that you can make an offer, meaning you've been pre-approved through a lender. The stronger pre-approval, the better. You have your funds in order and a proof of funds statement so you can show your cash reserves, as well as making sure your credit's good so that there's no problems getting your loan or any financing you're needing. Number two here on the page is for the agency, basically who's representing whom. If you go back to May 7th of this year, you'll find a video I've made about dual agency, which discusses what happens when the same brokerage is representing both sides of the transaction. Okay, so really page one is all about the offer itself. So who's making the offer, as we discussed? Now, what kind of offer are you making? So your terms, your initial deposit, like to see around 3%. So of an 800,000, we're doing 24. These other could be something else is happening, whether this is through a wire, is what you're going to say. Electronic funds is how your money's coming to escrow. And then also the increased deposit if after a certain amount of time to help the seller accept your offer, you're going to increase the deposit or something along those lines. You could establish that here, but these not often. 3A is usually what is done, just what is the amount. If it's cash, you select cash, and then that would mean none of this part comes into play. But if you are getting financing, then you need to tell them a bit about the financing because you've already been pre-approved, so you should be able to get that pretty easily. What's your loan? In this case, we're doing an 80% loan, and saying it's conventional financing, unless you are doing FHA or if you're a veteran, thank you very much, you're doing a VA loan, or if there's some kind of seller financing involved, you need to indicate that. And then what was your maximum rate? So not what it is, but what would it not exceed, as well as are you willing to pay points? And that should be all in your lender letter. If there's a second loan involved, like you're only borrowing 10%, and then you're doing a 10% equity line against the home so that you can avoid mortgage insurance, that's how you would show that there's two loans involved. And if it is a VA or FHA loan, then there's another form that's required. Then lastly, you've already showed them you have the proof of funds. So how much money are you bringing, actual cash, to the transaction? And then again, that should match your total. So that's pretty much it for the first page. But there are some, you just want to make sure everything kind of lines up. Again, 800,000 up here at the top. Oops, there you go. And then that should equal 24 plus 640 on the loan, plus 136 cash out of your pocket, bringing your total again to 800,000. So you're just confirming and reaffirming what you're going to make or bring, excuse me, to the offer. So let me stop my share here. There we are. So again, I'm Brian Wilson. I do hope you enjoyed that. You have a little bit more clarity on the first page. We'll go into the next 9 pages soon here. There's my contact information. If you do have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to me. Subscribe to this. I'd greatly appreciate any referrals of people you have coming to the area, or if you have any questions, reach out to me directly. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Happy 4th of July.